Hey, welcome to CoPort. I'm so grateful that you chose to try us out or to use us or to actually build out the system and structure that probably already lives in your head of what a successful partnership looks like. Because we know that when we build a plan and we begin to work on that plan step by step by step, we're going to help our partners succeed. And more than just your partners, we know that when our partners are healthy, when we built a great program, when we've helped our partners succeed, your company wins. And so that's what we're in the business for. We're in the business to help your business grow through the work that you do in partnerships. So when you sign up for CoPort for the first time, let's walk you through how to get it set up right at the beginning. So that way you give yourself, your company, and your partners the best chance at being successful when you work together. So let's get into it. When you sign up for CoPort for the first time, you get into the settings. Because when we build the infrastructure, when we build the guide rails, if you will, we're gonna help our teams, our partners, and ourselves be more successful with our partnership. So let's walk through that. The first step really is understanding alignment. When we help understand why we're building partners, or partnering with why we partner with who we partner, then we're able to know if this partner is going to be the best chance at being successful with us. So for instance, we have strategic initiatives and company focus. These are things that are specific to your organization and your team. What are the strategic initiatives at your company this year, this quarter, this month? Put them in here because as you add partners, right, the question is, how is this partner going to help us get to X, Y, and Z? We have reporting specifically based on these strategic initiatives and these focuses so that you can know what partners are actually helping influence this area of your business. Now, the company focus, you could see this as a subtask, a sub-goal, or even a sub-focus of your organization. So for instance, maybe you have a strategic initiative at your company this year to expand internationally. Great. That's a strategic initiative. Top level, top line goals. Hey, your executive team is saying, we're going to expand globally. Awesome. Now you got to break that down into steps. So that's where maybe a focus would fit. What kind of industries in that region? Maybe there's different regions within it spreading internationally. Is it all of Europe? Is it the UK? Is it Germany? Is it the Netherlands? Is it APAC? Is it EMEA? Whatever region, put those in here, and then the more aligned these partners are, the better chance they'll be successful. So put this in together now, fill this out, because every partner then gets through this filter. Is this partner going to help us get closer to this strategic initiative? The users section is exactly what it sounds like. Hey, you need to add team members into CoPort. Go through the process, invite your team member, put in their name, their email, their role, based upon the permissions that you want to give them. They'll get an email from CoPort saying, hey, your team wants to invite you to start using it today. They'll reset their password and they'll be off to the races to start using CoPort internally as well. Every partner program is different. Your team might define partner stages differently than we do. Tiers might look differently than what we do. And partner types, we all have different types of partners that we work with. And so we've given you the ability to customize this journey for your partnership program. So quickly go in, push the plus button, add the partner stages that matter to you and your organization. Then they will become the types of stages that you guide your partners through. If you want to use our default recommended steps, stages, and partner types, feel free to just click on the exclamation point there. You'll see, hey, this is what we would say from discovery, development, active, and retired. If you don't like those again, feel free to add your own. Now, launch is probably the majority of the work that we're going to guide you through, work with you through, of helping you be successful with your partnership program. Because when you give a plan to your partner, that gives you and the partner credibility. It provides accountability. It gives the ability to know what stage you're at and how to guide the partner through this journey together. And so in this phase, you're going to click the plus button on the various areas of a launch process, from overview, evaluation, enablement, development, marketing, legal processes. You're then going to guide the topic through of saying, okay, in the phase of partner overview, we need to add a task. Now, we have given you a recommended set of tasks because other partner leaders like you have said, hey, in this stage, consider these ideas, right? What are the key integration customers? What's the value proposition? These are things that you and I already do. However, sometimes we need the reminder to write them down so that way our partner knows that, our teams know that, our sales organization needs to know all of these things. And so put it in place here, and it becomes a box that you can easily check whenever you launch a new partner. If you have your own set of tasks that you've already created and you don't want to use our templates, awesome. Go through, type in the title of that task here. You can even preset the status. Right now it would be blank, but maybe you want to say everything's in process when it goes live, not started. Most tasks aren't completed right away, right? But that's an option as well. Who's the owner? That's going to pull from all of the users in your instance of CoPort, which means that maybe certain people have different tasks based upon the partner that they work with. So you have a marketing team member versus a sales leader versus operations and partnerships. You can begin to create what tasks need to go to which person in every new partnership. And then last but certainly not least is what partner types does this apply to? And so then you can tag, okay, for every one of our resellers, we need this task to be created. But we don't need that for technology partners or insurance, MSPs, referrals. Now, this is all based upon our, for this customer, their partner types. This will pull from the default if you're not using your own. If you're using ours or yours, whatever you choose for partner types, that will show up. Use this as tags. And then whenever you add a partner into CoPort, this task will be assigned to that partner. You can see, go through that. If you ever need to edit and say, hey, for the value proposition, we're always going to assign that to Danny Porter. We're going to update that. Now every time a new partner gets added, hey, Danny, we need you to go figure out that value proposition. Now the same goes for marketing activities. Now many of you have a set of activities that you're going to do with your partner when you go live. Maybe that's a webinar, maybe that's a blog, maybe that's an announcement, maybe you're going to do a sales training. The great thing about activities within CoPort is that it doesn't only just give you something to do, it also guides you through the decision-making process to say, is this activity worth it for our organization? So in the same way that we create launch template tasks, we create a marketing task or an activity that's going to be for everybody. So here we're going to add webinar, launch, we're going to add that activity. That becomes now an activity that we do across all of our partnerships so that when your team goes live and says, okay, now that we're launched, when's this webinar going to happen, and track against that together. Your team has internal resources that they need access to. That's going to live maybe in your Confluence, maybe that's going to live in Google Drive, maybe that's going to live in OneDrive or on somebody's desktop. You know where it lives, but it needs to be in a place that everybody can access. And so, hey, put these resources in CoPort, make it really easy for your team to know where to get the resources that they need to be successful. That's what this portion is for. And your team will have access to this no matter where they are within CoPort when they need it. Put the contract here. Put the link to the lead generation, the partner website, whatever you feel is needed for your team to be successful. Put that in the resources here and they'll be successful with that. Now that's really the beginning of setting up CoPort. Now again, we're so grateful that you chose to take the time to start using CoPort. It's a little bit of some work, so let us help you. Reach out to our team. We'll be reaching out to you, introducing ourselves, and coming alongside you because we know that this is the type of work that's going to help you and your company and your partners all be successful. So thanks again for joining us. We're excited at the opportunity to work with you, dare I say it, to partner with you and helping your company succeed through partnerships, because we know that when our partnerships succeed, our companies win too.